Now, thank you for being here again, and I'll talk a bit about myself. So I am probably the newest, I think I am the newest board member, right? Yes, I am the newest board member at MRC. I started this January, and it was very interesting to when people ask me what drew you to this and how did you get connected to it. When I first talked to Meg about the programs and about the organization, it resonated with me because the stories that you just heard are also my family stories. So I come from a family of seamstresses. So starting with my mom, who as a teenager taught herself how to sew because she wanted to have the latest fashions, even if they weren't in the store, she wasn't able to afford them. And my other two aunts that made it effectively their career, one of which retired as a seamstress 3 years ago in Twin Falls, Idaho. So I came to the US as a refugee from Bosnia and Herzegovina in the 90s. And I remember coming to Twin Falls, a very tiny place, about 45,000 people in southern Idaho, and being welcomed by the refugee center attached to a community college of Southern Idaho, that's been hosting refugees in that area since the 70s. And I remember the programs that they had, from English classes to job placements to assistance, that really bridged that gap and made our stay there a little bit easier and made our step into the life more sustainable. Nobody chooses to be a refugee. That's not something that is a choice, and everybody that's a refugee leaves something behind. They leave many things behind, but they bring things with them that are the most important: the perseverance, the work ethic, the ability to rise above and challenge themselves to do good. And all of these women that you heard from tonight, and all of the folks that work at the farm and everywhere else, are the example of that. And it is people like you that enable that to thrive. You enable these assistances to continue. People like you enable me and my family to be where we are today, and you continue with your support to enable this great organization, and I hope I can be part of it for many years to come. So thank you for taking some time to listen to my story, and we can move into the next section of the program. All right, now we get to the good part. So now it's my honor to lead the Fund the Need support for the MRC programs. So thank you so much for coming together to support MRC tonight. I hope that you'll be joining us to make donations in support of the MRC programs that will create livelihood opportunities for refugees.